Is this the first administration to use Signal for confidential chats?
Absolutely not.
I mean, you actually saw something that told you this was, in fact, being used by the Biden administration, who are out there all over X and other social media, ripping everyone who was on that Signalgate thread to shreds.
That is correct.
So there's no question in your mind this was used during the Biden administration by officials?
I know for certain that it was, to include national security officials.
Is there another way to communicate? Like, are we stuck with Signal?
So the main means of communication for all of us, like in this building, this entire building is a secure facility. That means that if you go outside of this lobby, there's a bunch of lock boxes over there where you got to lock your phone in, you got to lock your Apple Watch or your Oura Ring, anything.
Oh, even your Oura Ring, wow.
Anything that transmits a signal gets locked up by everyone who works here and everyone who visits here before you leave this lobby.
How are you supposed to count your steps?
Good luck. Take the stairs.
The old-fashioned way.
Yeah, exactly. But so the vast majority of the communication that happens is through secure telephones and secure computers and things that are built in to our work environments. However, I do have to leave the building at times, and things have to keep moving and rolling. Same goes for those who work in the White House and those who work across the administration. So at times, for practical purposes, you have to be able to communicate on the go. Signal has been recognized by the federal government during the Biden administration, by the way, in December of 2024, as the preferred messaging app because it provides that end-to-end encryption.
Wow.
That makes it, nothing is completely secure, but it is the most secure option if you need to use it.
You feel like it was unfair to Pete and Mike Walls? I mean, they took the brunt of it.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't have happened. There are sensitive conversations that occur in these Signal chats, but ultimately it was not at all what those who are opposing the president's policies and those in the media made it out to be. And I can tell you that there are some of the most vocal critics of that whole situation who also use Signal and communicate things that they would not want released publicly as well.
Not surprised.
Exactly.